Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel, everyone. You got Cactus Jack, Dude Love, the Dividend Diplomats over here. We are ready to crush another video and bring you some great dividend news content. Today, we're going to talk about 5 dividend stocks that are going to be increasing your dividend income in the coming month of October.
Guys, dividend increases is what dividend investing is all about. You are buying assets, creating passive income, and that passive income stream is growing just by owning the asset. But guys, smash the heck out of that subscribe button. Let's get to 15,000 subscribers. Like the video. Bert, take it away.
All right, everyone. So the name of the game are dividend increases.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah. Yeah, he's running WWE now. I mean, it's his show, the game.
The King of Kings, baby.
Yeah, did you ever see that one coming back in the DX days, by the way, that Triple H would be the CEO running?
Yeah, I mean, probably like, within the last 10 years. Yeah, you probably thought that just with,
yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so all right, we got sidetracked there, sidebar for a second. We always talk about dividend growth investing, right? The pillars are buy stock that increase your dividend, reinvest those dividends, and it's automated, it's easy, by far the easiest form of passive income because your income grows without you having to lift a finger. That is the beauty of dividend growth investing. That's why we always watch dividend increases like a hawk. Because nothing's more fun than logging on and seeing a company throwing you a dividend increase. And you know that your income grew without you having to do a darn thing. How great did it feel this last week, Laney, when you saw Lockheed increase its dividend?
Oh, when Lockheed juiced it by 7%, again, especially when they're large positions in your portfolio, you knew how pumped up you were about to get. That added $33 in forward income for me. I mean, go buy a stock at 3.3%, you have to drop $1,000 to get that income. All I had to do was own the asset and hold on.
That's exactly right. And I've been buying Texas Instruments, as everybody knows, been adding to it. I didn't even do anything. I just got a 7.8% dividend increase this last month from Texas Instruments. I just started the position. So my income's already growing from the company. And I just initiated the position. It's just such a cool feeling. I mean, it was just great. I mean, if you own Starbucks last month, you got 8.2% dividend increase. You own Microsoft, 10% dividend increase. Even the funniest of them in the last month, Store Capital, Lanny, you got 2 things from them. You got an acquisition, and then they're like, screw it, we're going to increase the dividend anyway. Why not? 6.5% last month.
Definitely came by surprise. And, I know everybody wants to know what's going on with what I'm doing at least. Guys, they haven't even hit the appreciation point yet. So it's kind of they're in a weird mix, but that's not what this video is about.
The point of going through this section was, look, last month we're great for dividend increases. That's why we watch it. That's why we do them. And this month we found 5 stocks that we feel pretty confident about are going to increase their dividend. So, all right, should we jump into that first company, Lanny? Dividend stock number 1.
Let's go. We've got 5 to cover, Bert. So let's hit them hard.
Yeah, this one's one of our favorite dividend stocks. I know we bought this a long time ago. We talk about this company. They're a star in the dividend growth investing community. AbbVie, ticker symbol ABBV.
Guys, AbbVie, heavy in the dividend growth arena since they spun off from Abbott Labs, ticker symbol ABT, and now they've been growing the dividend for every single year since that spin off. And what was that last year increase, dude?
It was 8.5%. So it was a little down from their 5-year average dividend growth rate of 17.69%.
Yeah, a little bit lower.
Yeah, but I mean, they were aggressively growing their dividend right out of the gate after the spinoff. So the numbers can be skewed. Eventually, sustaining a 17% average dividend growth rate in the long run is going to be very difficult for any company. Not impossible, but difficult, especially when you're like AbbVie, who yields 4.2% at the moment. So a 4% yield and a 17% average dividend growth rate is hard. So last year it's 8%. I'd probably expect AbbVie to be in the 8 to 10% range once again. I don't think they're going to go back to the average here.
I think they'll be at around 6.4%. They're going to go from 141 to 150 per quarter per share.
I love it. So, I mean, AbbVie again, increased that dividend every year since the spinoff. And then on top of it, the combined Abbott AbbVie pre-spinoff was already increasing their dividend too. You can look at Abbott's dividend growth track record and it's strong. So they come from a great dividend bloodline. That's why it's one of our favorites. Strong yield,
The
strong growth.
bloodline.
Yeah. They're just like, you know what, everybody, screw it. We're just going to be one of the best dividend stocks out there. And I'm here for it, AbbVie.
Support it, man.
Yeah.
So who do we have next on the second stock?
This one's a fun one. They caused some heartburn last year. This is a stock that kept us waiting for as long as they possibly could. This year, though, I'm expecting a slightly different story. This company, Exxon Mobil, ticker symbol XOM, they pushed it to the limit as long as they could last year, Lanny, to maintain that dividend aristocrat status. So again, everybody, an aristocrat's a company that's increased its dividend for 25 consecutive years, but it's not just declaring that you've increased your dividend, it's increasing the payout that the shareholders receive every year. So every year your payout has to go up, and that's how you remain your aristocrat and your dividend king status. So in theory, you could go 7 quarters without increasing your dividend as long as that last payout is going to be slightly higher than the previous year's 4 quarters. And that's exactly what Exxon Mobil did. They waited. They typically announced what in April historically, Lanny? April, May 2021, oil slumped. Price per barrel was terrible. Oil companies were just doing whatever they could to survive, maintaining their dividends. A lot of them cut them, as a matter of fact.
You know, the funny part is they actually don't even have to increase it.
No, they don't. But
they could get back on their normal schedule next year too.
Yeah, that's why this one's an interesting one. But I'm feeling good. I don't know why. I'm feeling good that they're going to keep this. This might be their new normal. See how the year's playing out. Because, I mean, oil has absolutely crushed it this year, Lanny. I mean, oil stocks with the increasing price per barrel are recording record revenue. They have a lot of cash flow coming in. So this might be a good time for ExxonMobil to continue delivering dividend increases and maybe make up for what was a pathetic dividend increase in 2021.
I'll go conservative here and say 2 cents.
Yeah, it's not going to be great, not going to be awful, but I'm with you on there. I think a 2-cent increase is pretty solid there on the dividend front. Their 5-year average dividend growth rate going into this was 3.3%. So they slowed down their dividend growth. They're not going to be running back to strong. So ExxonMobil, everyone, 2 cents. Lady and I are both on the same page here with what we're expecting on the dividend front.
Ooh, look at this next big dividend stock here, though, man. One that I truly love. Did you end up buying shares in this company?
Never bought shares in this company. This one's a Lanny special here.
You know, you guys might know Rockwell Automation, ticker symbol is ROK. They've been increasing their dividend now for some time, about 12 years. Is that what you're saying, Bert?
Yep, that's what I'm seeing here. 12 years. Dividend history has been pretty solid here for Rockwell. 5-year average dividend growth rate's 8.1%. Last year, they announced a 4.7% dividend increase. Stock's been down 36% year to date, so their yield is now above 2%. So 2% yield plus a high single-digit average dividend growth rate is a pretty solid combination for Rockwell. Maybe it's time to do a deeper dive on them and see if this yield at this level, is it a dividend stock to buy?
Yeah, you know, I think they did a 5-cent increase last year. I could see them doing another 5-cent increase this year just with everything happening. So 4.5% ish on the increase front.
Yep. 2018, 5% increase. 2019, 5-cent increase. 2020, you want to guess what the increase was? You got it, Lanny. 2021, 5 cents. So if we do it, that would put their quarterly dividend at $1.17 per share. I'm with you. That's going to be in my prediction for what this is. This isn't the year for companies to blow dividend surprises out of the water. Keep with history, keep with consistency. We're both once again aligned, Lanny. We'll move into dividend stock number 4. We're going to stay in Ohio here. Head down 71 south to Columbus, Ohio. This is one of my favorite utilities. I've owned them for a really long time. Dividend history has been solid. It's been great. This company is AEP, ticker symbol AEP. love utilities for their consistency, and that is what AEP does. You get a pretty solid dividend yield, solid dividend growth rate, nothing great, nothing bad, just average.
It's great.
Cash
Great
flows are
company.
consistent. Yeah, cash flows are consistent for utility companies. That's why you like it. That's why it's a foundation for a lot of dividend stock portfolios.
You know, I think they're going to keep it consistent with a 4-cent increase, about 5% maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. There's no reason for them to change it. I mean, utility prices are climbing right now. I'm expecting them. I mean, but they're dealing with the cost of increased generation of electricity. So I don't think this increase in price is going to flow through to the investors the way some other industries might do it. AP's history has been solid though. 12 years of increasing their dividend in a row. 5-year average dividend growth rate's 5.7%. 2021 increase was 5.4%. So they're right on the money. I don't see any reason why they're going to change that dividend increase history.
No, I love it. Great stock. Jealous you own it because they've just been so consistent.
And it was actually, honestly, Lanny, it was one of my first dividend stocks that I purchased. This is a legacy one for my portfolio. I bought it early on, probably at least 6 to 8 years ago. I don't know the exact purchase date, but it's been great.
The OGs.
Yeah, I don't know why it was an OG for my portfolio. It'd be fun to look back at the history, see why, but couldn't be happier. Received solid dividend increases along the way. That is what it is all about, everybody.
That is what it's all about, guys. So
So
let's dive into that last dividend stock, the stock that did not increase their dividend like they usually do in September, Bert.
yeah, this one was frustrating to say the least. We're all over this one. We were just eagerly anticipating and awaiting the September dividend increase for McDonald's, ticker symbol MCD, the golden arches. The Ronald McDonald wasn't delivering us any dividend increases in September, which is odd, Lanny. It's odd that they're holding back this dividend increase.
You know, they've done that now a couple of times, and you know, maybe it has to do with board meetings and when they have earnings. And I'll give them some benefits of the doubt just based on maybe calendars.
Yeah. You know what, though? I think they need to throw some fries in the bottom of the bag for us since they've made us waiting. Give us a better increase this year, McDonald's, than what last year was.
Last year's was actually really solid. It was about 7% maybe.
Oh, I didn't say last year's was bad. I'm just saying give us a better one now because you're making us wait. I'd be happy with a 7 point, maybe 7.1, 7.2% increase. It could just be a few extra fries. I don't need a lot of them.
Cool. Well, guys, McDonald's, guys, let us know in the comments what you think McDonald's is going to increase their dividend. Currently paying $1.38. Bert, what's your expectation on Mickey D's?
Probably right around. I don't see any reason why high single digits, 7 to 10%. That's the optimistic. I could see it being a little bit lower too, because I mean, if you want to talk about stocks that are probably getting hit hard by inflation, McDonald's would be one of them. Trying to keep the cost of their food down. Their prices have increased a little bit, but you don't know how much McDonald's is eating on the cost front versus the customer. So that could play into why they might do a slightly lower than expected dividend increase. But that said, you always see McDonald's lines packed. So they're doing a great job keeping customers in.
You're not wrong there, guys. And I'm thinking it's going to be like 5%, something just 5%.
Yeah,
basic dividend.
Let's do it. So everyone, to summarize our 5 stocks that we are going to talk about today: AbbVie, Exxon, Rockwell Automation, AEP, and the Golden Arches McDonald's. There you have it. Your big 5 dividend increases in October. Let us know in the comments section below how many of these 5 you own. For me, AbbVie, Exxon, AEP, McDonald's. 4 for 5 right there, hitting 80%. Lanny.
Not as many as you. I've got, well, if you count my wife, we do have Exxon.
You count your wife for this.
We got Rockwell, we got AbbVie, Mickey D's. Let's go.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Let us know how many you own. And if you have not already, subscribe to this channel. Give this video that thumbs up. Do you like when you have fries in the bottom of your bag when they're a little extra? We all do. Everybody. Who would hate that? Who would hate that?
Bird loves it, guys. We appreciate it. That's Bertha, Hurt, and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.